like I was talking about how I like to see when a character is addicted to something. I like it when it's total comic bookness and it just goes completely over the top, like comic books are good at doing, and makes it just a. Comics have this thing where they just completely over exaggerate everything.
Nothing is gauche in comic books. There is
Yes, exactly. So I like to see when addiction does that, and like, you look at Ra's al Ghul, who's addicted to life at this point, and I think Birth of the Demon does a good job of capturing that because he sees death as like an enemy, and he's just so afraid of death and everything. And
Ra's al Ghul is Voldemort, essentially.
Yeah, in a lot of ways he is, and so his need to keep drowning himself in these fucking pools of just acid and poison, as he describes it, is so fascinating to me. And it's very much like an addiction because, yes, he physically needs it to survive, but you know that there's a deeper psychological need than the physical need, right?
I mean, if you're gonna fucking, like, he's 600 years old, he's no, Vandal Savage, but still, it's, it's like, not everyone can get a hold of a radioactive meteor that prolongs their life forever. I mean, gosh, sometimes you actually have to give up a few things, a bit of sanity for a couple of extra decades, what's that between friends?
And they always play that with Ra's al Ghul as there are points where he's manipulative and a mastermind, he knows all, but then there are other points where he's just flat out insane. And sometimes it's difficult to even tell with him that is he enacting some sort of master plan, or has he just lost his mind? And a lot of times you get good scenes where he hops out of the Lazarus pit and you see him like writhing around in agony, and it forms a good basis for the psychology that you were talking about how he even manages to put himself in that boiling pit of acid just for a little bit of life. And it gets shorter and shorter as he does it, to the point where he only can use it for like a couple years before he gets old again. But he still does it, no matter what.